All right, so today we're going to talk about market capitalization. So what exactly is market capitalization, or as it's often known, market cap? Market cap makes you sound cool, makes you sound like you know what you're doing. Market capitalization, it is a measure of company size, a measure of size. And it's specific to the equity that a firm has. So we're not counting their debt. We're not counting any of the cash they have on hand. We're specifically looking at the equity and how much of it a company has. And this is often the go-to metric when we're talking about stocks and we're ranking, saying something like Amazon just became the biggest company in the world. Well, they're typically measuring that by market cap. So the formula for market cap equals current share price times shares outstanding. So this gives you your market cap. So current share price, that one's easy. We can just go to yahoo.com and look up any kind of, stock price that we want. We can go to finance. Sorry, let me get rid of this formula here. We can look up, for example, Coca-Cola. And we can see that the last price was $53.09. So we're also given, I noticed that we're given a market cap right under the current share price. So we have a market cap of $53. We have a share price of 53.09, and we know that that is times the amount of shares outstanding. So it's kind of like saying times X equals 228,781. I'm just going to make this a period and we'll stay with the billion here, because we know that the formula is current share price multiplied by shares outstanding equals market cap. So if I go over here to my calculator, and this may not exactly show up on the video, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to solve for X here by dividing 228.781 by 53.09. Okay, that's kind of ugly. Let me switch back here. Okay, 228.781 divided by 53.09. So when I solve for that, I get 4.309. So X is equal to 4.309. And so this is in, billions. So it's going to be, we're going to have to do this conversion to billions. But this is our number here. This should be the amount of shares outstanding, 4.3 billion, essentially. So if we go back to if we go down to financials, and then we look at Coca-Cola's balance sheet, this is where we have total shares outstanding listed. So we've got shares issued of 7.04, and then we've got treasury shares of 2.738 million. So we got 4.309, and we can see here that the ordinary number of shares outstanding is 4.302. Right here, 4.302. And these are in thousands. So when it says numbers in thousands, what we do is we add those zeros on the end. So this is actually 4.302 billion ordinary shares outstanding. So that's pretty close. That's almost exactly what we had. This is as of 12/31/2020. So obviously there's been some share buybacks, it looks like, or the number of shares outstanding has decreased a little bit because we calculated 4.309. The actual ordinary shares is lower than that. So there's been some adjustments since this is, data that's four months old at this point. So no surprise that it's a little bit off. This part about ordinary shares versus treasury shares, I should probably explain that a little bit. So treasury shares, these are housed in the treasury of Coca-Cola. So these are shares of Coca-Cola that Coca-Cola itself owns. So these are not out in the market. These are not available for sale. You can try to go buy them from Coca-Cola, but it's not going to happen. They're just not available for purchase. So we don't include these in our calculation of market cap. So they were at one point issued. That's why we've had a total of 7 billion shares issued, but they've bought back 2.7 billion, leaving only 4.3 out available in the market. So that's the difference between ordinary shares and treasury shares, and that helps explain the market cap.